Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, and one of my favorite parts of the film, and the lesson we could take away from it. I absolutely love Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. I got to see it 4 times on the big screen, and I truly love the film. It was really special, and it really has a beautiful story, and it has amazing characters. One of the most amazing characters in the movie is Xenk Yendar. It's played by Regé-Jean Page. He did a tremendous job of bringing this character to life. So Xenk Yendar is a true, full-on D&D 1E, D&D 2E, D&D 3E, D&D 4E, D&D 5E, true Paladin, right? So Paladins, from the gate, have been good aligned people that we can aspire to be equal to in morality, right? They are literally paragons of morality. And there's this beautiful scene in the movie where it's actually in the credits it says Dragonborn Vagabond, right? So Xenk Yendar is walking through this village, and Holger Kilgore and Simon Almer and Egan Darvis and what is the name of the druid character? Doric, right? And Doric are all seeking out Xenk Yendar, and they're encountering for the first time, and they're following him as he walks through the streets. And even as he walks through the streets, he is blessing people with kindness and tolerance, and literally giving the coins out of his pocket. And he comes to this dragonborn vagabond, and that's a beautiful term, vagabond, right? It kind of lets someone who maybe doesn't have everything that they normally have, like retain an ounce of dignity, right? And so Xenk actually, this dragonborn vagabond is sitting on the ground, and the first thing Xenk does is he immediately gets on his level. He literally bends his knees and looks the dragonborn in the eye, and he takes his purse out, right? It's like a leather pouch from his belt, and he takes out coins, and he just sprinkles the coins into the dragonborn vagabond's hands, and they go clink, 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 And the dragonborn vagabond says something beautiful. He says, "Jankly," right? He has a deep voice, right? He says, "Jankly." Now, jankly is not a real word, right? You're like, what? You're like, wait, what? And so the dragonborn vagabond he's not all there at the moment, right? And we don't know why, right? But he's still collecting himself. He doesn't have all of his faculties collected at the moment, right? And so he says this word which isn't a word, right? And this is the most beautiful thing, one of the most beautiful things in the movie. Xenk Yendar says, "Jankly to you, good sir." Jankly to you. He just says one line, "Jankly to you, good sir." And it doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense, right? But it's a message, and this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm begging you to realize, right? Like fools. Seth Skorkowski just did an absolutely abominable, shameful review of Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. He never saw it on the big screen, watched it on the small screen, and then had the audacity to give it a review, right? And he said what many people said, "Oh, this is a fun popcorn movie." And I'm like, no, you are not paying attention, right? Xenk Yendar is saying you meet people where they're at, right? You meet people where they're at. So this person who's still collecting their faculties is not fully on their feet, literally and figuratively. Says jankly. It's not even a real word, right? And his response back to him is so beautiful. He says, "Jankly to you, good sir," right? And the sentence doesn't make any sense, and yet you understand fully that Xenk Yendar is like, I'm giving you what I have because I love you as an entity, right? You are a living being in front of me, and my love for you is pure, and I am meeting you exactly where you are at, right? And Xenk Yendar is this incredibly powerful figure who is there to teach us that the best thing we can do is to meet people where they are at. I say to you today, gently to you, good sir.